We are back. We solved the OneDrive storage issue. Took some time, but it's all good now. And let's continue. So during the week, I started the chapter 9 dictionaries. Um, so far, which was, let's say, confusing for me. Let me just go through my notes. I guess that would make the best sense. Interesting. Well, this is OneNote is also not updated, so very nice. Good morning, OneNote. Can you maybe update? Can you please give me my notes? No, I guess not. Yeah, see, it's not online. Good morning, OneNote. Okay, never mind. So the first thing that was like confusing for me, this indices. Like, what do you mean by indices? But basically, this key value pair means that there is always a key which you can call, and then it will show you the value, refer to a value. And we had like an exercise where we could basically we add words from a file as keys. And yeah, that's where I was stuck for a while. And I did manage. So if everything is correct, it should be here. See, it's here. Perfect. So yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so far, what we got from this exercise is that we are able to. So we are revisiting, of course. So we use our with open, so it will stay open, and we created a dictionary before the loop. Then, of course, we started to break down line by line. So for line in Benny open, and then the words equals line dot split. This is just, to make a list. And then if you, this is really something we learned from previous chapters. Like, that was my discovery, let's say, that this is only by lines, right? For line, words equals, but it's actually still, let me just go through. Really, the debug tool is extremely helpful. Like, it's, you cannot, you, okay, you're talking about you just discovered water or air. Uh, Go, my friend. Go, my friend. See. So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it actually does make sense. It makes a lot of sense because words equals line dot split. So that's the thing. See? So the line here, it's still just a string, just a silly little string with the new line. I guess the see, and it's there. The new lines are there. That's the point. The slash new line. So we use the split, which will convert basically this line into words, and it will remove it. Basically created a list for us, if I'm not mistaken. This is already a list, and it removes the new line for us, so it clears it, and we only have separately. And then for some magical reason, if you call another word on top of this, voila, it will just separate the word. And why? I have no idea why, actually. Like, why is this working this way? This is crazy. That for word in words, and then it will start separating suddenly. It's just crazy, actually, to me. That why do you know that now you now know from this line that you can separate it. Because first it was for line in Beniopen, but Beniopen was a huge file for line in Beniopen, and the line, it already started creating a line for us. How? It's crazy. So dictionary equals, okay, sorry. So now I was able to add another, like one of the words. Am I recording this? Yes. So I was able to add one word, one key to the dictionary. And then, of course, the exercise wanted me to test it. So, yes, it's true. Right? Am I? No. Something is incorrect here. Yeah, something is missing again. No, it seems fine. Yeah, this is the same. But yeah, so I was stuck here for a while, and I'm actually still am, because it's from the exercise. It's not clear if you want to. Yeah, it says store them as keys in the dictionary, right? So we can store them, but for after each loop, it's the bastard, like, okay, save offline, sync mofo. Okay, no, we are not giving up. There's no giving up. 2024 is not the year when we are giving up shit, okay? We are proceeding no matter what. No matter what. That's the motto of 2024. There is no quitting. Oh fuck. Oh. Yeah, so I think today's session actually would be very, very nice if we can figure out, because this is completely legit, and let's say sanity check. This is something I read today. It's a sanity. It's like a expected behavior to save the dictionary, to save it into, right? So here I'm going through, and that's it. So now it's updating the little guy, the dictionary up. But how can I exit, or how can I make sure it's stored and then the next line is saved, right? Keep anything there. Like how do you communicate this? Because with lists, this was not a problem. With lists, I was able to okay, whatever. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm really sorry. Okay, my OneNotes are synced. Very nice. Tomorrow I will stream. I will be very prepared. Maybe tomorrow I will not even go to gym. So maybe I can do the gym really weekdays and after work, 3 times, or 4 times, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday free, something like this, and then weekends are for this. Yeah, I really should do this actually. Like tomorrow, waking up, it's the morning, breakfast, Ritalin, and sit down, and we have the day. I think we deserve this. We really should do this. This is basically watching someone have a mental breakdown in real life. Real time, sorry. Why do what? Ah, okay. Oh, okay, Romeo.txt. Thank you. So, I wanted to compare what happens if. So, here again, we have the same conclusion. We have a line which was split into words. For word in word, see? And now we have a word, but if the word is not in the unique list, append and continue. Done. And see, it separately added a but there. Can I run multiple debugs at the same time? Can I do that? Is it okay? I really wonder. One active session. Can I have another active session? What about that? Or everything is gonna break. I think it's gonna break. Okay, don't push your luck, man. Don't push your luck. Anyway, so yeah, see, it adds another one, and then for word in words, continue. Continue word, yeah. If word soft, append, done. See, and it's very nicely added to each other. Perfect. Thank you so much. So here, why it doesn't work this way? We need to figure this shit out. Right? Yeah. Everything should be fine. Programs, it just replaces it. So I don't think it's a problem to ask this from the book, from someone online, because like this is such a nuanced thingy, and I don't know if I would be able to find it out, or if it's even required. Let me just Google it. How to add multiple keys to one dictionary during a loop, or during each iteration of a loop. Iterate list and add multiple values to Python dictionary key. Some of the information specific formats is straight, but I need a cup to put anything else. Okay. Okay. Well, but this is, see, it's fixed for free keys, and the value doesn't matter, right? The string does not have an append. Key value needs to be an empty list to start with. Then the change my dict to horrible. Horrible. I have no idea what's going on. prop name. There's much more Pythonic way without interesting more modules. These are again something which we have no business. We have no business of reading about this. That's why I don't like to ask for help or look for help, because like it starts to, this is not the progression we need now. It just makes it even like more confusing. It's like piece by piece. So no, when we finish the book, obviously it's gonna all be all about research and check if somebody made this before and blah 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 blah. But before that, I don't think it's really reasonable to look for anything else, because that's the point. We've been through this every single week. So, but I'm still very curious, like how to add. I just want to add after each other. Excuse me. And stores them as keys in addiction. It doesn't matter what the value are. Let's just look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Dictionary words dicts. Okay, for line words for word in words, count +1. If word in dictionary words continue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is interesting. See, this makes more sense to look at this, because like I had a proposal, right? I had a proposal for word in words. So we use the count +1. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to do this. Word in words. If word in dictionary words continue. Oh, I missed one thing. But this doesn't make any sense. Ah, because you have to add the word to it. See, you're not paying attention at all. Aha, okay, because you had to add a value. Okay. It doesn't work without. You are just only adding keys. It doesn't matter what the value is. Okay, I get it now. And now it's gonna add everything. Yeah, okay, makes sense. But it's, yeah, again, I cheated. This is, yeah, it's a shitty feeling. Again, I wouldn't recommend doing this. So we used count. We started counting with this, and if word in dictionary is in continue, and dictionary word equals count. That's so weird. That's such a weird syntax. Because we added it now plus the, yeah, this is super strange. I feel like a hack now. Okay, but don't stop here. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we know now. We understand. If you want to add, in dictionary like more and more and more, we got it. Look, by ourselves, we got to the point that we were able to read keys, and then it were there for the loop. But we used help to find out how to add another one. It's fine, okay? It's not great, but we're not gonna stop because of this. Right? What do you have to say about this? Can you learn some Python, please? No? Dictionary as a set of counters. Suppose you are given a string and you want to count how many times each letter appears. There are several ways you could do it. You could create 26 variables, one for each letter of the alphabet. Then you could traverse the string for each letter, increment the corresponding counter, probably using a chained conditional. See, but this is nice we did this because we used the count, and this is the incrementing part. Um, So during the when I was like doing this on the week, or I was getting this to this part, I was thinking that I should really like sit down here. I could stop here and really ask, like to do these things. I mean, the book is not specifically asking me to do this, but because these are showing options and these are not supposed to, they are not hard, so that I can actually understand what he's talking about. So I think I will try to do this. Okay, let this be the task of today. So after 27 minutes. This is not my latest. I have no idea why is this not working. No, 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 no. Just stay on the edge, okay? Stay on the end of the bed, please. Please. Just stay there. Yes. I'm just waiting for my notes to load, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, let's review this because I don't think this was really obvious from the book. Okay, see, you can add, yeah. So, yeah, I guess it was because, like, you can add To add items to the dictionary, you can use square brackets. To yes. So literally it was there. The clue was there because I tried to add items to the dictionary by using only the key. So of course it didn't count as a full item. In order to add, this is the way to do it. So I guess we could make a note if we could finally load our OneNote, and it doesn't work. Okay, so I don't look, I'm on the edge, obviously. So even dealing with things like this is just, I can't. Okay, I literally can't. Like, why? It's literally text file. It's text file, okay, and it's there and it's uploaded. So what's the problem for just syncing text, little pieces of data? It's just, yeah, I'm gonna be the guy. I became the person who's shouting with computers and technology. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Look at this. This is my notes. It doesn't work. There's nothing. It's not working, guys. There's no notes. No notes for today. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Yes, so OneNote, I knew I had a beef with OneNote because I always felt that something was off. And this is just, yeah, I don't like this application at all. It's because it's also, I don't think even Microsoft knows where it goes, or like if they know. Okay, finally, thank you so much. And it's updated. Is it updated? Yes, okay. In this exercise, I still need to figure out how. Okay, so I did. I mean, I didn't, but the internet did. Yes. So basically, I think the main frustration comes from, I think, uh, like what we need to let go from all of this. Like we need to grow out, let's say, from this feeling of when you see a task or anything and you immediately feel like, oh shit, no, I don't want to do this. Like this, like, oh no, I have to think again. Because, like, yes, now it feels like this, but hopefully by time, by getting more and more, reading more and more about this, it will become second nature. You just kind of store these informations, and then it won't be a problem to think that much. That's my hope. So that's why this test, what we have here, is actually really a good idea, because it shouldn't be a problem. See, the word which we want to count is Brontosaurus. And even it tells you the option. Create 26 variables, one for each letter of the alphabet. Okay, so how do I do this without actually creating 26 variables? I don't know if I really want to do this. I don't think I should do this, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, it just also doesn't sound so interesting to count the number. Given us, you want to count the how many times each letter appears. Changed conditional. What is a chained conditional? Like if. Conditional execution. Yeah, these are the things. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm not. I rather just follow the book and that's it. I'm not gonna give myself, because this. It's the. No, I don't want to do this. Literally, I'm gonna follow the book now, and that's it. So let me read this through you. So each of these options perform the same computation, but each of them implements that computation in a different way. An implementation is a way of performing a computation. Some implementations are better than others. For example, an advantage of the dictionary implementation is that we don't have to know ahead of time which letter appears in the string, and we only have to make room for the letters that do not appear. Here's how the code will look like. So I'm gonna get that. We are effectively computing a histogram, which is a statistical term for a set of counters or frequencies. The for loop traverses the string. Each time through the loop, if the character C is not in the dictionary, we create a new item with key C and the initial value 1, since we have seen this letter once, If C is already in the dictionary, we increment D. Here's the output of the program. It's very, very ugly. Word, yes, dict for C in word, iteration variable. If C is not in D, for loop chart, each time the character C is not in the dictionary, we create a new item. If C not in D, then D, okay, yes. So it creates a new, if it's not there, so if unknown character is not in the string, then our dictionary will have one value, one unknown value, equals 1. If it's not in the dictionary, if unknown value is not in the dictionary, it equals 1. No, it means that we created a new item. If the unknown character is in the dictionary, then shit. Then what it will equal? Then what will be our value? Then, okay, but it doesn't even have to be like this, right? We can have just plus equals. Yeah, here he just wants to make it clear for you that, but I think it could be the same thing, right? Let's test it. Yeah. Okay, so synthetic sugar can work here. I actually want to, yeah, let's keep it this way. So I'm gonna just make some notes here. So here we created an item for the dictionary. Dictionary. If the character C is not in the dictionary, we'll create a new item with key C and the initial value, since we have seen this letter once. If C already is in the dictionary, increment DC. If C is already, we increment. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so what word is there? Okay, so that's to make it clear. If O is in the word, if O not in the D, and first, I don't even know what will be. Let's check the loop of this. That would be a very nice idea. For C in word. See, so okay. C is one B. If B is not there, then what happened? Then then we created our yeah, okay, I understand. R. Was it there? Yes. So it keeps adding stuff to it. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I would enjoy this really if I would. I think, yeah, I'm not well. I have like, I'm just way, way, way too on the edge. But this would be really fun if I would be 16 and, yeah, an infinite time. This would be actually very interesting and possible to learn. Now it's really a tea time. Let's have a tea. Alright, T is back. I'm back with the T, and so I was in the process of explaining it myself. If C is not here, we created an item for the dictionary. So, which is gonna be, for the first, we basically created with B. We are going in order. And then we continue. If not, okay. And then we're gonna create for the next one. And that's it. It's very, very, very actually makes sense. Each time it goes through the loop, if the character says not, we create a new item with key C and initial value 1, since we have seen this before. If C is already in the dictionary, we increment. Okay. The histogram indicates that the letter A and B appears once, O appears twice, and so on. Dictionaries have a method called get that takes a key and a default value. If the key appears in the dictionary, get returns the corresponding value, otherwise it returns the default value. For example, counts. We can use get to write our histogram loop more concisely. Because the get method automatically handles the case where a key is not in a dictionary, we can reduce 4 lines down to 1 and eliminate the if statement. The use of the get method simplify this counting loop ends up being a very commonly used idiom in Python, and we will use it many times in the rest of the book. So you should take a moment and compare the loop using the if statement and in operator with the loop using the get method. They do exactly the same thing, but one is more succinct. Oh, okay, what do you mean by that? So counts equals, okay, counts is a dictionary and dot get. So we're gonna get gen 100. Key and the default value. If the key, it gets the corresponding, otherwise it will, okay. Excuse me. I think I just didn't sleep enough. That's it. You are bullshitting with your, yeah, 6 hours or something like this. Actually less, probably, because 1 a.m. and at 7:20 I'm up. So really very very close to 6 hours, and I think this is what's getting to you. So if you can just really, I told you 11 you should be already, but today it's not gonna happen obviously because we're gonna play. Okay, we don't even have Ion. What are you doing? Anyway, so see, we have a default value. We're gonna get lost, and it's gonna get this one. Okay, I just ruined it for myself, but fine. Oh, I remember I learned actually, like, you have the mark mode, and then you can connect. Very nice. Why we want to eliminate the if statement? I like the if statement. No worries. So here, for C in Word, because the get method automatically handles the case where where a key is not in a dictionary. Automatically handles the case. So what happens now? But that's very important that for a dictionary, we add it here. We already had it here. It's like here we add the key next to it and then press, then equals to. But this is crazy. C0. So C0. So because it takes 2 arguments plus 1. The use of the get method to simplify this counting loop ends up being a very commonly used idiom in Python, and we will use it many times in the rest of the book. So you should take a moment and compare the loop using the if statement and the in operator with the loop using the get method. They do exactly the same thing, but one is more succinct. Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with this in general. Like, it makes everything, like, it's a cool thing to learn. And if you're not mentally challenged, then it's like, it's a nice way of spending time. It's really like, kids go to school and learn, because learning is actually really cool. I'm saying so many generic things today. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. The use of the get method ends up very commonly used in the I went to see a flat today. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely not a good idea to go there, to be honest. Oh, it's so far from everything. It's in the neighborhood of, it's in a developing neighborhood, let's say. But there are still like constructions everywhere around. Like, basically it's not ready. And it's just small. It's just too small. And yeah, I have to keep looking. It's something I really don't treasure, but it still would be nice to have something close to the office, right? Because yeah, I got used to going there. Dictionaries and files. One of the common uses of dictionary is to count the occurrence of words in a file with some written text. Let's start with a very simple file of words taken from the text of Romeo and Juliet. For the first set of examples, we will use a shortened and simplified version of the text with no punctuation. Later, we will work with the text of the scene with punctuation included. But we will write a Python program to read through the lines of the file, break each line into words, list of words, and then loop through each of the words in the line and count each word using a dictionary. You will see that we have two for loops. The outer loop is reading the lines of the file. The inner loop is iterating through each of the words on that particular line. This is an example of a pattern called nested loops, because one of the loops is the outer loop and the other loop is the inner loop. This is something we did, so that's perfect. Because the inner loop executes all of its iterations each time the outer loop makes a single iteration, we think of the inner loop as iterating more quickly and the outer loop as iterating more slowly. The combination of two nested loops ensures that we will count every word on every line of the input file. In our else statement, we use the more compact alternative for incrementing a variable. Counts words plus equals 1 is equivalent to counts word equals counts word plus 1. Either method can be used to change the value of variable by any desired amount. Similar alternatives exist for these. When we run the program, we see a raw dump of all the counts in the unsorted hash order. It is a bit inconvenient to look through the dictionary to find the most common words and their counts, so we need to add some more Python code to get us the output that will be more helpful. Very tired. So fucking tired of this. So it's 5 o'clock, 6, 7. Yeah, I still have a lot of time. I'm so done. I can't. Oh, not easy now. It's not easy. Mm. Yeah. All right. Listen to yourself. So bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Tomorrow morning we will continue. We will have a proper